we have to do 2 of these, don't we? The reason why we're doing 2 today, guys, so protein bar review, is because Protein Pantry is so good that they go off pretty quickly. Well, they got about a month.
Yep.
Month lifespan.
Yeah, a month from being made to 25th to 22nd.
Yeah. I mean, this is just an interesting question, and perhaps Protein Pantry can come back to this. Are they meant to be kept in the fridge?
Good question. Does it say on it? No.
It doesn't say on it, no. But I would just
store in a cool, dry place away from direct heat and sunlight, suitable for freezing. Oh,
game changer.
Game changer. Right, I'm diving in with this one. Right.
All right. So
this one is chocolate.
No, just a minute, by the way. Dan managed to dive in earlier and couldn't give in to temptation. By the way, he dived into the Jaffa cake without consulting me. Insane. We had a deal, unwritten deal. Mine are perfectly packaged. And what we doing?
It's just the one.
Which one are we doing first?
This is chocolate honeycomb. And
this is the one I was most exciting.
Dark chocolate with crunchy honeycomb, candy chunks, and coarse sea salt. Ooh, does sound good, doesn't it?
All right. Do you want to chew, and then I'll talk about the macros? Get this going. So per bar, we got 262 calories, fats 9.6, carbohydrates 13.4, which most are fucking sugars, fiber 21 grams, and protein big 20 grams, my friend. Chocolate, honeycomb, sea salt. I've actually had some honeycomb bits this week because as a little treat. So I'm excited by this. Dan's still chewing, by the way. This will be a good part of the good audio show, guys. Obviously, it's IGTV, so you can probably see him on the IGTV.
Right.
So,
go on, Tom. You go now before I speak.
I'll go. It seems chewy.
This one is more like a protein bar than the others have been. It's chewy, so it's like, as you can still hear, it's more like nougat. It feels like it's not like a horrible chewy. It's not like a protein bar chewy, but it's still more like a protein bar than the caramasin one that we had. That was still number 1 for me. Caramasin is still number 1. This one as a texture is more like a protein bar. It's like nougat. Think of like a Mars bar. It's got a thick bit of nougat in it. Let's see if I can show you the camera. Thick bit of nougat at the bottom. The honeycomb then comes in the middle at the top. So for those of you that think that they're like more, that they're less like a protein bars, this flavor is more of a protein bar texture. So if you don't like that about protein bars, I personally wouldn't recommend this one. That's not to say the flavor's not good. It's just that the texture is more that way.
Don't get me wrong, it's good. It's kind of chocolate moussey. I'd say it tastes like a chocolate mousse.
It's not as overwhelming as the caramasin one was. It's not like that. No. That if you were having that, you would go, that's a protein bar. Put it that way.
And so coming from a person, I would prefer. I'd be always excited about that because I love honeycomb, love chocolate, love everything about that. I think that the caramasin one is better. Yeah. And also for future, if anybody's bought that one, I took the massive bite because I thought I had to get to that honeycomb bit on the top. It's inside. Don't worry about that, guys. Just take it out.
The honeycomb's inside. Yeah, still good, but definitely more of a nougat for that one.
I think this is the thing. The caramasin crunch has set the bar, isn't it?
That was incredible. That one. Right. So this one now is Jaffa cake. Now, I've had the Jaffa cake. I've had the Jaffa cake. I'll show you the picture of the Jaffa cake. So the Jaffa cake is a bit. I've already had some of this yesterday. I think or the day before. You can kind of see it's a bit of like a cakiness to it.
What a guy! Just like smashing through it. Like it's big, isn't it? It's heavy. This one. I feel like it's heavy. Well, we got the macros. You're eating macros. Jaffa cake 262. Was that the same as the other one? Pretty much. Rewind back. I'm not going to double check. Fat 11 grams. Carbs 13.6. Fiber 15 grams. A little bit less. Protein. I think they've gone for the big 20. I think that's a recurring theme. 20 grams of something, isn't it? Nice. So yeah, Jaffa cake. Love a bit of Jaffa cakes. So Dan's already had this.
Jaffa cake's a winner. Jaffa cake is a winner. So the cakiness of the bar, it's definitely cakey at the bottom. Ooh. It's not chewy. It's not nougat. Less chewy than nougat. For my taste, the orange is just a little bit weak. I think it could be a bit stronger, but I really like the orange taste, chocolate orangey taste. But that is better than the honeycomb one. Jaffa cake. If you like chocolate orange, you like Jaffa cakes, you will love that one. not too
I
chewy.
really like that. I really like that.
The cake comes through really nicely. Like that is very, 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 very nice.
Well, it's cakey. I wasn't even though it's a Jaffa cake. I wasn't expecting. I was expecting just to have the jacket flavor, like orange flavor.
How they made the cakiness?
I wasn't expecting the cake. There's actually cake in it. So if you look at the thing,
yeah,
woo, there's actually cake.
Proper cakey, isn't it?
It's proper
and
cake.
And the chocolate's quite thick on the bottom.
Yeah,
like
that's good. Enjoyed. Yeah,
very nice Jaffa cake.
I mean, ratings obviously. Caramel. He's gone for another bite.
Very good.
I've saved up my macros as well. I barely had anything today. So I can probably finish both of these two today.
Right, I'm just going to throw it out there. That chocolate honeycomb, I would give that away to Laura. I'd be like, oh, yeah, here you go, babe. It's a protein bar. You can have it.
We're trying protein bars every week.
The Jaffa cake one, I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Like, we got to have one each. She'll be like, are we going to share so I can try that one? No, that's not how we play.
No, it's mine. It's mine, that one. So far, caramasin, 10 out of 10. Like, you can't beat that one. Jaffa cake, 11, Jaffa cake, 9.75. Honeycomb and sea salt, 8.5. 8.5.
Yeah. We'll come up with a
I wouldn't get that one again
at some point.
I wouldn't get but the only reason I wouldn't get the chocolate honeycomb one again is because I know the others are so much better.
But compared to
that's bad.
Bear in mind that we had
the
battle bites and stuff before. It's like it's still a leaps ahead of that. So,
this is like Champions League versus like League 2 we're talking here. So yeah, the honeycomb got knocked out in the first round of the Champions League, but the battle bites is like League 2. They're like Stevenage. Don't worry about it. Like it's still a different league, but it's just we're up in Champions League now. So if one gets an 8 out of 10 here, it's not an 8 out of 10. It's still a 10 out of 10 for a protein bar. It's just not as good as the other ones that we had before.
Boom.
What ones have we got left, Tom? For next week, I think we've got.
Next week we have to do these. I mean, it's Protein Pantry month apparently.
Next week we've got hazelnut cream, which I've had a couple of clients buy and say it's very, very good. And then what's the one? Double chocolate chunk. See, now here's my prediction. I think the double chocolate chunk is going to be the same as the chocolate honeycomb in texture. I think it's going to be a block.
But it'll be chunky, won't it?
I'm not sure about the hazelnut cream.
I mean, hazelnut cream. What's that? Ferrero Rocher?
Yeah.
Crispy pieces. It's got crispy pieces in it, mate.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that's going to be like a Ferrero Rocher.
I think the ones with the crispy bits in are going to be the ones, aren't they?
No, those are the ones. You want the texture change, don't you? Like the cake's a different texture change. You want the crispy, the crunch, the crisp, that kind of stuff. If you chuck some Rice Krispies in there, boom, game changer. Absolutely love that. Well done. Protein Pantry on for a winner again. What is your business? Jesus, I'm tempted to put them in the fridge for a bit. To see whether, because I quite like when you get served like a brownie or stuff a little bit cold, or usually a little bit warm or a little bit cold is cool. I don't like it room temp, so I might put them in the fridge.
Just like chocolate, should be room temperature.
Definitely not like chocolate, but a little bit chilled.
Fridge or
fine.
Fridge or hot. Fridge or hot, really.
Who's having what? You just having melted chocolate? I'm getting you a whole bar of Cadbury's. I'm going to sit on it for half hour.
You do melt chocolate on stuff. You do melt chocolate on stuff. That's what I'm saying. So chocolate should either be hot or fridge.
Then it sets again, and then you eat it. This guy, whatever. All right, it ends the protein section. Good.